So my last stream crashed. Luckily, I was done with the actual tutorial part. Kind of butchered it a little bit and had a spectator the whole time. I think it said there's nobody watching, but he's commenting. So, um, yeah, trying to see if maybe some folks join along. What's your name? Necropop Digital. If you come back on. What I was in the process of doing was showing some of my older stuff that's just kind of not very impressive. I'm actually anticipating another crash. Yeah. I think the map I was trying to load. This is gonna take fucking forever to load SnapMap. I hate this. Oh yeah, campaign 1 or raid 1, whatever. Yeah, raid 1. Campaign 1 is good. Raid 1 sucks. It doesn't suck, but it's yeah, it's not very great. It's lackluster. Um. Yeah, big old crash. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go in and edit it again, but I think this map has like 99% memory object. Yeah, at least memory and object use probably right around 99.99%. So I don't know if that's a reason for a crash. There's something they added. I know decals didn't used to be there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play the multiplayer a whole lot. I like it. I love getting on SnapMap. Um, I used to play Tribes, Star Siege Tribes, and tinkered around with the in-game editor on there. It's just been a hobby, I guess. Whenever decent games have some sort of editor that makes sense, I normally get enamored with it. But yeah, I mean, I like Doom. Love the heavy metal and all the blood and guts and everything. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I've been kind of, I don't know, not really enjoying much multiplayer recently. I'll play Call of Duty every once in a while, but um, I don't know. A lot of stuff is just so, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just getting old and losing interest, or what. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want downloaded maps. I want uh yeah. Yeah, I think probably just part of getting old. No time for the shit kid 12-year-olds. Yeah, well, yeah. Xbox seems to be real bad for that. PlayStation's not too horrible, depending on what time you get on, um, and depending on what you're playing. You play some Mortal Kombat or something like that, you probably have, the 18 to 35 crowd. I'm 20, be 27 here in like 2 weeks. Um, yeah, let's go back down here. Yeah, I'm not real interested in those kids that are. I don't know if they're just better. Or Yeah, or what? But they are shit kids, that's for sure. Oh, eh. Raid template, no. Raid 1 version 1. Why is it version 1 though? Alright, I'm going to try this again. If the stream abruptly ends, it's because it crashed again. Let me see. Okay, 94% memory, 66% objects, 40. Okay, so it shouldn't crash. I think that may have just been a one-off screwy thing. But, hey, I just want to kind of show some of my shitty stuff. Well, isn't that one of the shit, one of the 2D sounds for the narrator voices, one of them or all of them. um I think summoner is in there, but there's no summoner available. So I don't know if that's hinting at it or if they just wanted to knock that out. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff. Um, when I started playing on here, there weren't near as many options as there are now. So a lot of my stuff is so outdated. Here's my first published map. Um, Decent design, I guess, but this is built to be up to 4-player 2-on-2. Yeah, Origin speaker, and the other ones might also. Ooh, wow. Okay, there we go. That's just being kind of shitty. Oh, yeah. All right. So yeah, this real outdated map I've got here. Uh, oh, jeez. But yeah, some of the stuff is just real ugly and messy. Um, okay, now that's the final area. I guess I could just play through here. Quad damage, and I think it's just like an AI conductor through the whole thing. There's like nothing in here, but it's a big ass room. Um, I haven't been in this room in a while. I can't remember how. Am I going the wrong way? Probably. There we go. Volumes work. That size. Uses constant despite that. Yeah, I think the memory usage is still the same as long as it's the um, same instance of that object. Um, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you have a 1 by 1 by 1 or 16 by 16 by 16, whatever, um, and you have a 2048 by 20 or 2048 cube, I think it takes up the exact same everything. Uh, I'm pretty sure because I think it's just dealing with what points uh, the container is, and then probably just works out if you're within those 6 points, 8 points. Um, so yeah, I think memory usage is identical. Right. The actual the volume as in the object volume, not the volume as in the space it takes up. Right. So no matter what size that particular object is, it still takes up the same amount of memory and everything else. And then depending on what kind of volume you're using, you can make it static so it doesn't take up any network or very little network usage. Um, yeah, look at this. Yucky. And I've got some doors here, and these doors can only be entered if you have a red key card. I forget where you get the key card. I think you get it from the enemy base. Gauss cannon. Oh, secret room in here. I'm going to play through this real quick just to show. Real early map. This is just kind of shitty. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything good in here. Campaign 1 is a more recent map. Well, it's not really that recent. It's still like 6 months, but there's I know there's plenty of uses for everything, depending on what you're doing, but I haven't come across many uses for AI inhibitors. In this case, for this map, I'd probably, well, now there's more options where you can inhibit spawning using the module object. Yeah, that too. Well, you could, I don't know, you could set up a workaround. It wouldn't be identical, but you could set up something. Um, it used to be when you couldn't have any more than 2 guns on SnapMap, you'd have to set up, every time you hit swap weapon, it would go through a sequencer and give you this weapon, then this weapon, then this weapon. And you could do while holding user input 1 and pressing switch weapon or swap weapon. Let me turn this sound down a little bit. I don't know how loud that is. You could go backwards in sequence. Alright, let's see here. I don't know. I don't know. Berserk? That didn't used to be that. I must have put something down a while ago that didn't belong there. There we go. Jesus, this is really quick. I don't know. Lockdown. Oh, shit. That's a trap. Yeah, I don't know. This seems a lot faster than it used to. I think, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man.